And one thing about me, I like looking like I have money and I like smelling like I have money, okay? Even if there's nothing in my bank account. This is how I imagine heaven smells like because I'm going to heaven. Even the perfume reacted. Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. And if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Winnie and I'm happy to have you here. And I hope you stick around because we're going to love it here. I don't know if you know this, but I've mentioned in my previous videos how obsessed I am with smelling good. Smelling good is my religion, and that brings me to the topic of this video. Today's video, we're going to talk about my most complimented perfume. Every single one of these perfumes I picked out, I've had everybody, I'm telling you, anybody I walk by, they ask me like, what do you have on? You smell so good. So out of everything I've created today, some of them are high-end and others are low-end. Some of them are very strong and some are like more subtle, but I'm not a subtle girl. I like perfumes that are very what's the word, noticeable. I love strong smells. I'm not the type of person that likes to reapply my perfumes or respray my perfumes, so I like to use it once throughout the day and that's it. So every single perfume I've created today are really strong and they last very long. But I do not know how to explain perfumes. I'm going to tell you my own personal opinions and how I think they smell in a very unprofessional way. So please do not kill me for that. I'm also going to read you the notes I found on the internet for people that really want to get in depth of how some of the perfumes smell like. I'm going to also explain to you why I like these perfumes and what they do to me. I don't know what it is, but there's something about, you know, smelling good that just it just turns me on. There's something about people telling me I smell good that just does something to me. Like, I don't know what it is, but it just does something to me. A lot of these perfumes I have here are also luxury perfumes, but guess what? I have dupes that smell exactly like this perfume as well. So stay tuned and you're going to love it. I'm going to start off strong and I want to show you this perfume. It's called Mind Games Kaisa. I think it's called Kaisa. It's called Mind Games. And guys, this bottle is so ugly. Like, it really doesn't do this perfume justice because the content of this perfume is, I'm literally speechless. Like, this perfume smells so good. It's very different. It is not very feminine and it's not masculine either, but then it's not unisex, so I don't really know where to place this smell. But it is very different and this perfume lasts for days on your body. Like, if you wear this perfume, it's going to last you all day, and not just all day, like even when you take it off and you put it in the laundry basket, your clothes are going to be smelling of this perfume until you wash it, and even after you wash it, you still have that residual smell. It is very, very strong, very, very long lasting. Top notes are mango, tomato leaf, bergamot and pink pepper. The middle notes are mango blossom, watery cyclamen, lavender, star anise. Base notes are patchouli, amber, suede and angerwood wood. I think this is why I was drawn to this, because I love amber smells. Like, any perfume that has amber in it, I'm really drawn to that smell. Amber really smells very mature, luxury, and that's this perfume. Like, this perfume smells very mature, but I'm not talking about like the old lady mature, like granny mature, like the Chanel No. 5. Very mature, like grown and sexy, maybe you're mid-20s, early 30s, luxury, like you have money. And one thing about me, I like looking like I have money and I like to smell like I have money, okay? Even if there's nothing in my bank account. Honestly, I don't know what all these ingredients are, but bergamot and amber I can definitely smell here. I mean, I can smell the mango blossom a little bit, but it has this very nice, like, you can't really say what it smells like exactly. It just smells very different. It's in between like sweet and guys, like, I'm literally the worst perfume explainer. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit expensive. It's retailed at $375 to $400. It is very expensive, but it is worth the price. And one thing about me, I rather invest in a good perfume where I don't have to reapply and reapply. I can just spray one or two and I'm good for the day, and this perfume is one of them. The closest thing I can think of that smells like this is the Delina Exclusive, and this brings me to my second perfume. This is the Delina Exclusive Parfums de Mali, Paris. I know they have the Delina Exclusive and the Delina. I personally prefer the Delina. I don't even want to tell you the kind of compliments I receive every single day about this perfume. Like every time I spray this perfume, every single time somebody asks me, please, what do you have on? You smell beautiful. I would say though, like, it's not everybody's cup of tea. I have a friend that doesn't like the smell of perfume. Like, she literally cannot stand the smell of this perfume. She told me that if she didn't love me, she would not be close to me at all, because this is literally how I smell almost all the time. It is a very, 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 very strong scent. It's very mature as well, but not old lady mature. This has top notes of lychee, bergamot essence, rhubarb, and the heart notes, which is the middle notes of Turkish rose, pony, vanilla, and the base notes of musk, vetiver, and cashmere. I swear by this perfume. I don't even care whether you have body odor, no body odor, whatever you have going on with your body. If you spray this perfume, it disappears. This perfume just takes over your entire body and soul. Like every time I use this perfume, I really feel like a queen. I feel like I embody a queen, because it is very, very luxury, very strong. Everywhere you go, you really leave that scent. You leave that scent. I can remember the first day I met my man and I used this perfume, and he kept on telling me, like, you smell all over my car. Like for 3-4 days I was smelling all over his car. He told me he loves that perfume, and he loves red on me. And he's like, if I'm going to explain what this perfume smells like, it smells like the color red, and you know red is very sexy. Red gives luxury, red gives sexy, red gives feminine. If I'm going to actually call these perfumes a color, it's going to be red. So whatever room you step into, whatever car you step into, I'm telling you, when you leave, your presence is going to be there, your brand is going to be known, and that's on period. If you don't care to spend money on this perfume, I have a dupe for you. This is the True Amour by Zara, and this smells, oh my lord, this smells exactly like the Delina Exclusive. Like how is this possible? Like, this is about $300 worth of perfume, and this is like maybe $50 from Zara, and they smell exactly alike. Now obviously this doesn't last as long as this is very, very concentrated, but this smelled exactly like it, but it doesn't really last as long. So what I do now, instead of spending all my money on this perfume, because these perfumes are so damn expensive, I just use like maybe like 4 sprays, and then I go ham with this. Like, I'm actually getting sprayed right now, and I go ham with the True Amour, because this is like very cheap. You can literally always restock on this one, but this one, oops, I don't have to spray as much as this anymore and restock as much. Now I can just mix it with this, and it smells exactly like who's going to know? Nobody. I assure you that nobody is going to know that it is spray Delina Exclusive. Only difference is that this one obviously lasts longer than this. So the third perfume I'm going to talk to you about is the Amouage Imitation perfume, and this is totally different from what I would buy on a normal day. I can remember the first time I smelled this perfume was like maybe 6 years ago in Dubai, when I went to Dubai. And I'm not a fan of oud. If you know me, you know I'm not really a fan of oud. I'm not really a fan of all these Arabic smells, but this just gives me that. Like, if I'm going to say I like oud, I'll reference this perfume. This perfume has a lot of like woody notes, woody notes, and it also smells very spicy, and it's perfect for fall. It smells very spicy. It smells like you are a rich Arabic princess or queen. This perfume, guys, retails for $360. Yes, it is very expensive. Like, $360 is quite a chunk of change, I'm not gonna lie. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to show you more affordable perfumes as we go on. I have a number of them here. I'm going to go down the rabbit hole of perfumes and the best dupes you can find. So the head notes of this perfume, we have rose, lang lang, orange blossom, jasmine, and the heart notes we have black currant bud, aldehydes, licorice, and then we have for base notes we have incense, sandalwood, and patchouli. That's so weird because I'm not a rose girl, but every single scent I've showed you so far has rose in them. I like floral perfumes, but I do not like rose at all. I mean, not my style, but apparently a lot of these perfumes have rose in them, which is very interesting. I don't know what is spicy. Maybe it's the aldehydes or the licorice that is spicy, but this has really like definitely has some spicy notes in it. I don't know the in-depth ingredients, but this, if I'm going to explain this, oud and like spicy oud, the Valentino born in Roba. I'm a fan of Valentino perfumes. I think it's one of those designer brands that really carry like really good quality feminine perfume that you don't really smell that scent in other brands, because a lot of these brands, they have like very similar smells. But I love Valentino especially because they have a lot of like nice feminine scent, and this is one of them. I use it by itself whenever I don't want to use it. You see this perfume and this perfume together, perfect combo. I'm not even exaggerating, I'm just telling you what I genuinely like. This is how I imagine heaven smells like, because I'm going to heaven. Heaven has to smell magnificent, and like I said, this is the dupe. These two, like, come on, like, even the perfume reacted. So this is actually the Valentino Donna born in Roma. Okay, fancy name. So this is what launched in 2019. I'm sure you don't care about that. The top notes are black currants, pink pepper, bergamot, and the middle notes are jasmine, sambac, and jasmine tea. The base notes are bourbon, vanilla, cashmere, and guac wood. The more I'm reading these notes, the more I'm understanding my fragrance, like my scents, what I go to, like what I'm drawn to. And I've realized that a lot of the notes I like are amber, jasmine, black currant, bergamot, patchouli. Oh wow, I'm very invested now. And for perfume number 6, I'm sure you all have seen and heard about this perfume, Baccarat Rouge 540. Honestly, unpopular opinion, this perfume obviously is one of my most complimented perfumes because number one, it smells very luxury, it's very high-end. The smell is very, I mean, everybody knows when you use Baccarat Rouge, right? It's a very popular scent now, but honestly, I wouldn't pick this as my top 5. It's quite popular now, and I'm not really a fan of things that are way too popular now. Like, there's a lot of dupe of these perfumes, like so many. I can call like 4 dupes of the Baccarat Rouge. Like, there's so many Baccarat Rouge scents, but this is a classic. Honestly, the scent is very good. I just genuinely feel like this perfume is definitely overhyped. It's definitely overhyped. It is definitely too expensive. I think this tiny bottle is like $300, and this is how many ml? How many ml is this? This is 70 ml. So what I'm going to show you today is a dupe, a perfect to the T dupe. So this is Zara Red Temptation perfume, and this is the perfect dupe of the Baccarat Rouge 540. When I use this, I use like maybe 2 or 3 sprays, and then I go all out with this. So it balances the smell. Because this doesn't last very long, this will actually carry it like over time. But I do not use perfume alone anymore. I actually mix them up together, and nobody's going to know. Like, how would they know? In fact, whenever I use Baccarat Rouge, I don't even need to tell people that I'm using Baccarat Rouge. They'll be like, oh my god, you have on Baccarat Rouge, it smells so good. Like, people already know how the smell is, so I don't really have to explain. That's why I added this to the list. This is one of my top 5 like compliments I've ever gotten from other people, like random strangers, family members, friends, everybody. I mean, do I need to say more? Next up is the Versace Versace. Let's call it Versace, not Versace. Versace Crystal Noir perfume. This is one of my most complimented perfumes as well, and honestly, if I'm gonna be very honest with you, this is not my typical scent. I feel like this is a very it's like a unisex scent. It's a little bit fresh, but I don't like fresh scents, you know, like I don't buy fresh perfumes at all, but it has a little bit of freshness to it and a little bit of like, I'm more of like perfume. This probably even has amber, who knows, because I kind of buy perfumes like this. I can't describe the smell, I can't describe the scent. It's not very feminine, it is very mature. I would say it can be a little bit unisex. So it's a amber floral fragrance for women, and the top notes are pepper, ginger, cardamom, and the middle notes are coconuts, garnier, orange blossom, pony. Base notes are sandalwood, musk, and amber. I think that's the fresh scent I was talking about. The coconut is the fresh scent I was talking about. It has a very strong middle ground of that strong fragrance, and then we have like freshness coming on the side. It is very mature too, not girly at all, not very feminine too. And I feel like a man can definitely wear this, but it's not masculine either. Like, it's not masculine at all. That's the funny part, but I feel like a man can still wear it. This actually retails for $58.79. I'm actually very impressed with Versace perfumes. They have really good, I feel like their feminine line, I can't really say much about the masculine line, but I feel like the feminine line have really nice unique scents, and they actually last very long. And speaking of Versace, this is the Versace Woman, and this is a completely different scent. This is very it is very sweet, but it's not those kind of sweet perfumes that smell cheap. You know, some perfumes can smell really sweet and then it smells like very cheap. Like, I actually introduced this in my channel before when I talked about my hot girl summer must-have perfumes. This is also very affordable. I think this like small bottle is like $25 at Marshalls. I usually get it at Marshalls. They usually like bring it during the holiday period, because I bought a new one last week, and I don't usually see it like around, but it's usually the festive season like Thanksgiving, Christmas, that they actually bring it out. So if you want this perfume, you don't have to go online on versace.com to buy it. You can literally just go to Marshalls, and you can always get this during the festive season, I believe. And this is the big one. I think this is like $45 or $50. It is super affordable. This is like my day-to-day perfumes. Well, next up, I'm going to talk about the YSL Libre, and it is very popular and it has a lot of mixed reviews. Some people really hate this scent and some people really love this scent. So what I would say though is that this scent is superb. I love this scent, but it's not special. Like, I feel like a lot of perfumes can smell like this. It doesn't have that uniqueness. It doesn't have like a unique note to it. There's no note I would say, oh wow, I've never smelled something like this before. I feel like I've smelled it like in different kinds of perfumes. Top notes are lavender, mandarin orange, black currant, and petite green. The middle notes are lavender, orange blossom, and jasmine. The base notes are Madagascar vanilla, very interesting name, musk, and cedar. We have ambergris as well in this. I can definitely like smell the vanilla in it. I can definitely smell the musk. It retails for $84. And I have a dupe for you, an Amazon dupe. This is the Amazon Golden Decadence. it smells exactly like the YSL Libre. Like this is literally 100 ml and this is like 70 ml. I would say though that it fades throughout the day, but it's still strong. Do you get what I mean? So if you don't want to spend that $85, I feel like this is really in the same category with this. I think there are perfumes that are like dupes of like a lot of designer brands, so I wouldn't say they smell and they last all day long. You definitely have to reapply Zara perfumes for sure. And Zara dupes are my favorite kind of dupes, and Dossier as well. I've talked to you guys about Dossier perfumes before. Next perfume I want to talk to you about is the Ambre Cherry by Dossier. This is the dupe of the Tom Ford Lost Cherry. This smells literally exactly like Tom Ford Lost Cherry, and it lasts very long. And this is the same size for like maybe $35 or $40. So I found another dupe for you. I have the Zara Cherry Smoothie dupe of the Lost Cherry. These are both great dupes, and I actually mix them together. Mixing them together actually makes it last all day long. I explained Tom Ford Lost Cherry. I'm not very proud of my explanation in that video, to be very honest with you. I'm not very proud of it, but I basically explained it like you just had sex with like a rich king, something like that. But truly, that's exactly how I feel it smells like. It smells very, very, very sexy in my opinion. It actually smells like natural scent, like a natural scent mixed with the perfume. I like perfumes like that. It just kind of gives more of a more authentic feel. For some reason my camera just broke. Yeah, more problems in my laps, but it's fine. I'm actually using my phone right now to film, and I hope it doesn't bother you guys. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised to include this KKW fragrance. This smells so freaking good, guys. Like, I can't believe how good this smells. It smells like a 5-star hotel. Like when you enter a 5-star hotel. Actually, have never smelled anything like this on somebody. I'm very, very surprised. Like, it's just a plain bottle. Like, it's just a plain nude bottle, but this scent is really that girl. Like, it smells so good. It smells very bougie. It smells very, very luxurious, and it's very affordable. I appreciate very different scents. And that's the end of my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I did a good job in explaining this perfume, because I'm not an expert in explaining. I just know what I like. I like what I like. Let me know your favorite type of perfumes in this collection. Let me know like the type of scents you like. Do you like the very feminine type of scents, or do you like the more like unisex kind of scents, or do you like the more like masculine type of scents? And let me know what your favorite is here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you comment. Please comment on my videos. It helps my channel. It helps the algorithm take my videos. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram at TikTok at, and I will see you in my next video, my loves. Bye. Mwah, 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 mwah.